Do you find yourself struggling to meet women through online dating apps? Are you tired of constantly swiping left with no success and not knowing what to say to get the attention of a woman? Look no further. Our expert tips and tricks will give you the confidence you need to succeed in the online dating world. It's time to start taking control of your dating life and master the art of online dating. Imagine meeting some of the most attractive women in the world. Our game-changing program will help you navigate the world of online dating with confidence and charm. From creating a standout profile to crafting the perfect message, we've got you covered every step of the way. Our program covers everything you need to know to make a lasting impression. Say goodbye to endless swiping and hello to meaningful connections with the women of your dreams. Join the countless men who have found success in meeting women through online dating by following our time-tested and proven strategies. Take the first step towards improving your dating life today. Master the art of online dating and take your game to the next level. With our proven strategies, you'll be a pro at online dating in no time. So don't wait. Go to onlinedatingfordummies.com and get started today. And take control of your dating life, and you'll be light years ahead of most men with our groundbreaking program. Get ready to swipe right with confidence and watch your success explode. So don't wait. Get started today by going to onlinedatingfordummies.com and take the first step towards finding your perfect match.
Yo! Like and share this episode. So Phylicia Rashad, she was on the Breakfast Club, and it was a great interview. And a lot of people had some mixed comments about some of the stuff she was saying. And I saw the interview. I liked the interview when she was on the Breakfast Club. You have to understand, Phylicia is from a different time in the United States of America. I remember when she was on The Cosby Show in the 80s and 90s. She's what we call a boomer. She's in her 70s. I got a sister that's her age. See, that's a different type of woman. She's very elegant. She reminds me of my mother, a lot like my mom, to be honest. I'm just saying. So she's the type of woman that can go into any room and be respected, whether it's Hollywood or any room, any space, household, whatever. She's the type of person who can walk into any environment and instantly get respect, because that's the type of energy that she gives off. She's elegant, class. She used to be an educator back in the day, along with her being an actress, and she's doing. I think she's on Broadway, or they might be doing their own thing. So she's the type of woman that she don't have no filter. She'll call these young girls out. If you ask her a question, she'll give you an answer. See, a lot of these young girls today, they don't check the other girls or the other women. They just, the ratchet women get rewarded for doing all the degenerate shit. A woman like her ain't gonna reward those women. She ain't gonna tell them how great they are, because they're shaking their ass like a salt shaker. Even though us guys, we might like seeing a woman shake their butt cheeks to a certain extent, but there's a time and a place for everything. So on the show, on the Breakfast Club, she said a lot of women aren't dressing the way they used to. She said that basically they're wearing leggings and they're showing too much flesh, showing too much skin. And she said no man wants their woman to dress that way, which was a true statement. So a lot of women felt a certain type of way, you know. Now, I knew once she made that statement that it was going to go somewhere. But again, she's the type of woman that if she goes into any space, the women in that space might not be living right, but at the same time, you know, they'll lay down for her. They'll be like, yeah, you're right. Because and then some of these girls might look at her as grandma, like a mother figure. You know, they might look at her like they'll respect her, what she's saying, because they know she's right. But at the same time, they know they ain't living right. Or they know that they don't want to do right for whatever reason, right? So what usually happens if a woman like her sits down or walks in a room with somebody like Megan Thee Stallion, just hilarious or something like that, what they'll bow down and say, yeah, you're right, that makes sense. You know, they're not going to disagree because at the core, they know she's right. They know she's coming through the door with a good heart. You know, she's genuine. She's pure. They know that. They can feel that because she gives off that energy. So even though they might disagree at the time, they know she's right. So they'll go along with it. And when she leaves, they'll go back to doing the same shit they were doing before she came in the room, you know, because they just give her that respect, you know, because they can't say she's a liar. Now, if you look at all these comments people were leaving, they never said she was a liar. You know, they just didn't like the comments that she made. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said she was a liar. You know, see, they're not going to say that because they know if they said she is a liar, you know, that would be a lie. Because she's the type of person that can walk in any room, whether it's Hollywood or walk in any household in America, and she'll flip the room, you know, because that's the type of energy, aura, elegance. That's the type of woman she is. She's a woman of class, you know? And I wish there were more women like her walking around today. But unfortunately, these types of women come dime a dozen. They don't come very often, you know? I wish I could say I meant a whole bunch of women that were like my mother. I can't say that because that would be a lie. You know, but at the same time, you know, these types of women get respect from the other groups of women that ain't living right, that ain't really on the same level. And that's just how it is, you know? So regardless of what she would have said on the Breakfast Club, they probably was going to disagree with 60% of the stuff she said anyway. I already knew after I watched the interview that they're going to disagree with 60, 70% of things she said. Just in general. It ain't just about women, just in general. But, you know, every woman is not in the same headspace as Phylicia versus the average woman walking around today. That's just reality. So that's why there was such a backlash at some stuff she was saying, you know. And a lot of people, they just don't understand what it entails to be a woman today, because you have to be taught. And unfortunately, a lot of young girls haven't been taught, just like a lot of young boys or young men haven't been taught. You have to be taught to be what a man is or what a woman is. It doesn't happen by accident, So, and a lot of people haven't had the best role models growing up. So, a lot of times you have to have empathy for a lot of these young people out here. And Phylicia, she talked about that a little bit about that during the interview as well. Along with her accomplishments, her career, and everything. So you tell me what you think below. Did you watch the interview? If yes, tell me what you thought about it. So share this episode. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Alright. Just got the call, it's going down tonight. It's a lot of goodbyes here tonight. But then I saw the sky and that I like. Here from God.